When you begin to do new things, old habits, old systems, and old routines are going to want to grab you so hard that it's going to discourage you in this new path that you're forging. Your mind doesn't want to do it. Your ego doesn't want to do it. Your body doesn't want to do it. Mentally and physically, you don't want to walk down this new path. And when you look at performance and you look at people that have done extraordinary things, it's always them breaking and pushing through the valley. Now, you guys know I always talk about 12-week year, and they talk about this, that if you're going to take your performance to the next level, then you're going to have to do things differently and do different things. Think about that. You're going to have to do things differently and do different things. And they talk about this discouragement that you get, and they call it the valley of despair. This is a place where most people give up and go in search of another new idea, and the cycle begins again. I have seen this with entrepreneurs over and over and over again. They go for the next big thing, the next big thing. Then when it gets hard, they quit and they go for that other thing. And they just live in this little limbo land of creating new things, but never really executing on anything. And it's just one hype from the next hype to the next hype. To be successful, you have to learn, keyword, learn to push through the valley. Now, this 12-week year, they have 3 things you can do to push through it. And I want to share these 3 with you. Number 1 is stay connected to your vision. And I talk about vision all the time. If you do not have a compelling vision, if you don't have a vision that will compel you through this valley, you've got to have a vision that is in touch with you specifically, you as an individual that has all the abilities, the talents that only you have. You are in touch with your zone of genius, and in you being in touch with your zone of genius and knowing exactly your talents, your abilities, the gifts that God has given you, knowing and understanding those, and then making a vision based off of those, that's going to compel you to be able to walk through the valley of despair. They say stay connected to your vision, focus on the benefits of reaching your goals, and stop thinking about all the reasons why this won't work. That's what happens in the valley of despair. We begin to let our thoughts and our emotions control our execution. And what I mean by that is you will begin to start thinking, well, you know, I've tried this. I've tried this for 2 years and it's not working. My question to you is, are you honestly operating in your zone of genius? Are you using your gifts, abilities, and talents? Are you using those at 100%? Is this what you want to do? If you were not getting paid, would you want to do this? And if the answer is yes, then you're operating in your zone of genius, and you must continue to be persistent, to move forward. There are so many. I just read an article the other day on Vera Wang. You know, her first wedding dress was at 40. Over and over and over again, you can look at people past their 40s and 50s and 60s that get famous or get a big break or start making money. Podcasting. There's a lot of people that don't make any money for 2, 3, 4, 5 years before finally their podcast takes off. You have to understand that this valley of despair is the test. And beyond that valley, if you can pull through that valley, guess what's in front of you? Success. That's how you become successful. Number 2, work your plan. Take action. Do the things in your plan. Schedule those activities for early in the week and early in the day. Get them done. Do them at your best. I don't care how you feel emotionally. Your emotions do not have a say-so in your plan of action, in your daily disciplines. My emotions, a lot of people call it the inner bitch or whatever. That part of you does not get a say-so. When it comes to bettering yourself and you operating in your higher self, my emotion can't tell me or cut deals or be dishonest with my higher self. I'm not going to allow it. Work your plan. The more you dive down, get in, gain clarity in this valley of despair and you work yourself out of it. And then number 3, don't go it alone. I see this over and over and over again. Entrepreneurs just hanging out by themselves, doing things by themselves, hiding themselves in front of a computer. Seek out support and encouragement. Participate in groups. Ask for help. Seek mentors. At least find mentors online that will motivate you. I listen to tons of podcasts all the time from podcast creators because this is what I want to do. This is my future. This is what I love. And the reason that I want to listen to others is I want to hear their success. I want to hear tips and tricks. They're my mentors. I have 20, 25 mentors that I listen to constantly, every single day. I need their wisdom. I need their advice. They're ahead of me. I want that success. And they keep me motivated. They keep me moving along. If you want to get motivated, like really motivated, listen to David Goggins. He's a Navy SEAL. He's not for everyone. His book, oh my goodness, the stuff that he went through, absolutely horrific. A lot of us have if we really are honest with ourselves, we have such a comfortable life. And we begin to feel sorry for ourselves in our comfortable life. Did you have a hot shower today? Did you have one meal today? You know how many people haven't had a meal in days? They've never had a cold shower? Don't even know what that's like? Do you have more than 2 shirts? There are a lot of people that have 1 shirt and that's it. And it's got holes in it. There are people that have no shoes. How many pairs of shoes you got? Put things in perspective. And stop feeling sorry for yourself. Get out of the valley of despair. Stay connected to your vision. Reconnect to that vision. Gain clarity on that vision. Focus on those goals. Focus on the reason why you're doing what you're doing. Work your plan. Take action. Move. Get up. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Do it day in and day out. Schedule things. Do them no matter. Tell your emotions. You're not allowed here. This is not it. I'm doing this task. This betters me. This makes me a better person. Ego, go away. Then number 3, don't go it alone. Seek support. Seek encouragement. Seek mentors. Find those. Ask for help. These are things that humility teaches you. Don't be so prideful. I ask for help all the single time. Go online. Get help. Do what you need to do so that you don't do this alone. If you have any questions or concerns, or you're doing it alone and you want someone to talk to, I am more than happy to have that conversation with you. You can DM me, ABQ Jason Rigby. I have conversations all the time where I support people, where I help people, where we move along together, where entrepreneurs get together, leaders get together, and with humility and self-awareness, we learn daily. Because I'm going to overcome all this negative, so-called negative that's out there. That's not me. That's not who I am. That's not my reality. My reality is me being a 10 physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. That's the real me. That's my higher self. So I encourage you guys, get through the valley of despair, push through it. Create new actions, and don't allow your old habits, systems, and outlines to create this landmine that you have to tiptoe and walk through.
Thank you for joining us on the Albuquerque Business Podcast. And thanks to our sponsor, RigbyDigital.com. Make sure to subscribe and share. And go to abqpodcast.com. Get show notes, resources, and links to everything we talked about today to help you navigate your journey as an entrepreneur and business owner.